Hello, my name is John Ott, and I'm chair of the Cathedral Domain board. And I just want to take a minute and tell you about some of the things that are happening at the domain. Over the past few years, we've seen a lot of growth. Over the past 2 summers, camp attendance has been up 14% each year. That's unheard of at a summer camp. In a place where most camps aren't doing very well, we've been seeing year after year growth and are very proud of that. In addition to camp, we've done some other things that have been great for the Cathedral Domain. One of the things we've thought of is what should we do with the domain the other 9 months of the year that we're not doing camp, which we do so well. And we've come up with a couple exciting things. One of them was the development and launch of the Rock Domain, which is a climbing area at the Cathedral Domain. To date, we've created over 300 climbing routes on the property and have developed and improved miles and miles of trails. Now, people from both the diocese and the public can come to the domain and climb and hike all day long. We have a specific climbing area for parking where you can come park separate from the camp. So when things are going on at the Cathedral Domain, people can park in the climbing area and have no impact on what's happening at the camp proper. We're working on a bathhouse there, and we've also got camping sites created down at the climbing area where you can come and tent camp. Campfire rings have already been established, so all you have to do is bring some firewood and some food in your tent and have a good night. In addition to that, we've also created the Cathedral Domain Society, where people can come to the domain and enjoy it whenever they want. Through an annual or lifetime membership, you can come to the domain and stay a night, a weekend, or even a week. You can stay in the fall, in the spring, weekends in the summer. We don't ask you to come during camp because that time is reserved strictly for our campers. But you can come pick out a cabin and do whatever you want while you're here for your visit. Things have been going good at the domain. Again, we've been developing the property, our 800 acres. We've worked on trails. We've made lots of climbing routes. We've cleared out some great overlooks around the property on some of our new trails. We've improved cabins. Over the past few years, the work crews have been down working relentlessly, updating cabins. We had actually drawn up plans for a new cabin to be built this year and ready for the 2021 camping season. We are very carefully and selectively logging the property, clearing out the forest, making room for new trees, doing responsible forest management, and also profiting on some of the lumber that we're selling. Just like everything else, all this kind of came to a halt this year with the coronavirus. Camps were canceled this summer, retreats were canceled, and pretty much everything went to a standstill. We went from 14% growth to praying and planning and trying to figure out if we could even pay our staff for the year. Obviously, this has hurt us. We've been looking at great budgets over the past couple years in the black. We're not going to make our budget this year, just like just about everybody else. That's where I'm going to ask you for help. The domain is going to make it through this. We're going to be back open at some point, hopefully next year. I'm not sure, but I hope so. But in the meantime, we need help. There are lots of buildings to maintain. There's 800 acres to take care of. There's full-time staff and part-time staff that need to be paid. The water needs to run. The electric needs to be paid. The lights need to stay on. The internet and the phones need to all work. We need to continue to do work. Pipes break, floors sag, and roofs leak, and all that requires constant attention. I hope that you can find it in your heart to support the domain, either through an endowment or a donation. I would really advise and ask you to consider a Cathedral Domain Society membership. That way you're not only supporting the domain, but you're getting something in return. Come visit. It's your domain. It's part of the diocese. It's the heart of the diocese. I hope to see you on the mountain. I hope that you use it as much as you want. I hope you see the value of it. It's a mission and ministry of the diocese. It's so much more than just a physical place. It's so much more than just a business venture. It is a mission and ministry that helps children youth from around the country. It's a place of spiritual growth for our young adults and old adults all together. Again, I hope you continue to support us. Please pray for the domain and come down and visit. And I hope to see you up on the mountain soon. Thank you.